Alright, I have been told by the little voices in my head that we are ready for our next run of Transformers, and you can best believe this run will be more than meets the eye.
Hello everyone and welcome to another run here at Speedromizer. I am Ris Grestar, pronouns whatever basically works, but he, him is easiest. And I'm excited to be here today with Transformers War for Cybertron. Will, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oi, so we'll treat it as... sorry, I had to do that when I fellow horse enjoyer here. I am Will Treaty. I go by he and him. I was here earlier with Resident Evil 4 as a runner. Now I am here again as a commentator. And hopefully this run will be a good time as well.
And it turns out that we're both UMA stands, so that's fun. But yes, this is Transformers War for Cybertron, specifically the Autobot campaign. I've been trying my hardest to practice, and I should be able to meet this time estimate, unless a lot of things go wrong. But I want to give people like the best show that I can of this game and like the cool tricks that are involved in it. So even if they're hard for me, I'm going to try what I can do at least a couple times. It will eat at my time. Like essentially, it would probably be a safer bet marathon-wise to just go with the safer options. But I don't want to deprive you of what could be cool if I can manage to pull it off. So we're gonna give that a go. But yeah, are you ready to start?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, so we are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So this first bit, we have about a minute of just kind of sitting through this cutscene here, so we get to learn a little bit about the story.
Yeah, so since we never played the Decepticon campaign part, it's kinda in there, but basically everything happened in the Decepticon campaign part is rise of Megatron to power, where he basically gets access to Dark Energon, to Cybertron's core, and all that other big bad evil stuff. Right now, he is attacking Iacon, so we need to defend it ourselves. In the earlier campaign part, where we didn't see, Zeta Prime is captured, so Optimus is kind of our last hope as the next Prime. He is expected to rise up to occasion, and this campaign is basically a story of that. You can think of it as Optimus becoming a genuine Prime.
Yeah, it's worth noting that this Autobot campaign is chapters 6 through 10. I have never played the first 5 chapters, nor am I've never been in the Transformers fandom. I've seen the first Michael Bay movie some like 20 years ago. I don't know how long it's been. Whatever. When it came out in theaters, that's what I'm saying.
As my friend Fail Racer likes to say, you get 2 completely different rounds of for the price of 1 game. Even though you can't buy the game anymore. Oh, you are going
so we're starting
for
off with the
invisible
first
door.
trick right here. Oh, that wasn't gonna work. Okay, so we made it over onto this platform because the game wants us to go down the middle and be fighting a bunch of Decepticons and whatnot, but we don't want to do that. We want to use glitches, get around the map, go out of bounds.
Yeah, thankfully, Paimon Studios created the Scout class, where as a car mode, you have barrels, and there's cooldown to using them, so it's not back-to-back, but you don't have any limitation on how to use it. And if you are able to get through barriers of the game, you can start doing stuff like this. Exactly.
And then we need to go down here, and there will be a door. It's invisible currently. We need to pass behind it. And then we saw that it...
We have a consistent lineup for this. Nicely done. You guys weren't able to see anything, but Ris basically just beat a falling down structure by doing the barrel, but still controlling his speed, so he got the dialogue skip as well. Very nice.
I absolutely
that's
hate
good
that
too.
part. I'm so glad I actually got it.
Yeah, you are kind of gaming right now.
We'll see, we'll see. Alright, yeah, you're gonna have to talk more than I thought. This is intensive.
Yeah, no worries. I can basically explain everything as it goes. Right now,
Thank you.
we are basically reaching a point where we hit a load trigger. But the thing about that load trigger is it spawns our friends for instantly the second we touch it. And if we are not at our friends level when we touch it, they basically start falling down. And since they are not in the place they are supposed to be, we actually never get the checkpoint. You can fully YOLO that or do the consistent strat the way Ris did. But important thing is making there exactly when your friends are out there. And this is hardest / coolest skip in the game. I am not even sure. You can jump from there and make it.
No, I missed it.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm
basically,
glad I didn't get the checkpoint at least.
yeah, it gave you a free
You know,
try.
kind of.
Basically, what he is trying to do right now is hitting those lights in specific spots so that the rest of the chapter is loaded. But he is actually trying to avoid getting inbounds again. So he can keep doing these crazy out of bounds barrel rolls. We are basically going from one end of the chapter to the next one.
This is, to me, the hardest trick in the game.
For the campaign you are doing,
so
I would say
hopeful.
you are
Come on,
not
please,
wrong.
Please.
Oh, you got this.
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
That's,
I should have barrel rolled one more time.
Yeah, it's okay. Basically, what he was trying to do is hitting the right side of that door. If he was able to, he was gonna skip through this entire thing. But it is genuinely a very hard skip. It kills basically most of the runs. This game in general has hardest campaigns in first chapters of both campaigns. As in Chapter 1 for Decepticon campaign and Chapter 6 for Autobot campaign are hardest parts, but honestly, it got very close, so...
Yeah, I got close enough that I got to show people, like,
yeah,
basically what it would have looked like.
Yeah.
That was my intent. I just wanted people to see, like, kind of what's involved. And we'll definitely point out where, if I had just hit the right mark where it had saved the checkpoint, I'll show where it would have loaded us in. Because it's a good chunk of time saved.
Our intention with this run in general is, at least for around Chapter 6, we basically want to load the rest of the chapter as early and as soon as possible, so that we can keep staying out of bounds once we get that state. And yeah, basically this part of the story is basically us figuring out where is the source of, I guess you could say, Decepticon propaganda coming from. We are going there to shut it down pretty much, which is communications tower. This is Icon Speedway. You could think of it as a highway of Transformers, I guess. That's also why the skip he was trying to do is called Speedway Skip.
And again, notice that we haven't said we've reached the point yet where it would load where it would load you in. All of this would be skipped if I had just barrel rolled like one more time.
It is that effective, yes. Unfortunately, it is something you need to do for World Record Run. But it's not the end of the world for marathon run or your race mode, so it's completely fine.
So, this is where it would take you. You'd start right here.
If he made it to that exact spot and reloaded checkpoint, he was gonna spawn there, but as we said, it's completely okay. Now we have our crawler. Normally we have one more crawler before this guy. But basically, we are just supposed to shoot it down. While shooting that down, it has a death animation. where you can grab ammo and some extra credits for special attack thingy.
Yeah, like I know that you grab the super attack
Yeah,
stuff
it's
too.
okay.
I don't trust my movement enough to get back in time.
You can reload this to
Oh,
skip the
yes.
right. Yeah.
Just got distracted
Thankfully-
by chatting.
Yeah, completely okay. Thankfully, most of the death times in this game are basically skippable by either doing something crazy or just reloading the checkpoint, and both of them works in their own places, I guess.
No.
You're normally supposed to do some, I guess you could say, movement puzzle, not really puzzle, section, where you are supposed to jump from one platform to another, but they've forgot that. We can just barrel roll through the entire thing. The reload we did it was to remove some invisible collision that would be there normally. You can technically go around it, but at that point, I'm not even sure if it is faster to do that. It's more of swag points thing in my opinion. Even I don't go for that.
Yeah, do you think the devs had in mind that people would use barrel rolls the way that we do in this run?
Definitely not, especially with them completely removing the sequel to this game.
Oh, did they?
All of Cyber. Yeah, they introduced something else that's completely broken, but there's no barrel kind of thing there.
Okay, so because I wasn't able to get the Icon Speedway skip, I'm really hoping I can get this one. This is another one that I tend to really struggle with. Like, either I get it first try, or it can take me several attempts. And I do it differently than the way that you did it. I think Fail Racer might have done it this way.
As long as it works for you, honestly, with the skip.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
But yeah, this is basically the second hardest skip in the game, especially if you go for the crazy way, where you bounce off a rock, but you have to input your, how do you say, dash, boost, jump, better roll, angle, etc. perfectly. It's not a really easy skip. He's going for the alternative version where you are climbing the structure, where you have invisible collision, but these collisions are not really fair. Also, the you can gain from, as you can see, is not that, how do you say? It's consistent, but it's hard to get it in a way where you can actually make the skip happen.
Yeah, I actually don't know why those last two didn't count. I really thought they would have. Typically, if I can get into this position and then get my first jump going to the left, I've been able to get it. Okay, well that one was just on me. I was just not prepared.
It's okay. Yeah, we are basically in, I guess you could say, back rooms. Like lighting and shadows and traction and everything else is very broken. Even other out of bounds spots are, I guess you could say, kind of not intended but expected, so that you have everything else perfectly fine. In this part, game just expects you to be inside doing other stuff, so this is why it looks the way it does right now.
Okay, yeah. Still haven't been able to get it. I think I should just take the slower one.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. Basically, what he was trying to do was getting the jump so that he would hit the trigger in second floor. As a backup, we just have this version where we accept starting from first floor. Still, going for this and doing it kind of halfway saves a lot of time. It saves us from doing the fight outside. It saves us from basically entering to this spot and all that stuff. So even though he had to try it a lot of times, we are still overall gaining against the casual run. Right now,
Yeah, again, I felt like I'd gotten the movement okay on that last one, but the save icon just never popped up, so...
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. But this elevator is where we would have popped out if I had gotten it correctly.
Yeah, basically. This would be the second floor. Right now, he's gonna do another some broken feature of the game where elevators giving you upwards momentum. So if you are able to jump off any elevator kind of structure, you get a jump boost. You can quickly reload, it's fine. You get upwards momentum boost. So if you jump right at the end of the elevator and use your second jump as well, you basically get to jump at this twice as high as you would normally do. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really have any, how do you say, vertical height gaining tricks besides this one. But we still use it wherever we can. And yeah, he just did the backup, where he just went forward, used the corner, did the double jump transform, went across, and still made the first cycle, so we are completely fine there.
Service lift is over there. Move. Multiple bogeys.
And yeah, we have some enemies spawn here. Basically, we need to kill 2 specific ones, so we get to spawn these 2 guys. After doing these 4, we get 1 final spawn, and after getting that, door final opens. We can actually skip the middle 2 there after killing the first guy once, but it's not a huge deal, honestly.
According to the schematics,
Unfortunately, we can just reload the checkpoint through this elevator. We actually have to wait for this one.
Optimus, be advised. Starscream is headed your way. We tried to
Is
stop
We get our first
basically,
like boss fight.
damage.
yep,
Jetfire. You've done more.
we are gonna get to do our boss fight. Typically in this game, all chapter endings are boss fight in one way or another. Not necessarily, but almost, let's say. Here we have Starscream. He's gonna do his going backwards animation. We are gonna hit him a bunch of times. We are trying to skip a cycle of his, where he does this go around the ring thing. If we can damage him enough before a certain time, we will get to skip him going backwards. We didn't get that, but it's still okay, because he's still gonna do a quick fall down. After that, we are using the grenades we picked up just at the start of the fight. Quickly finish him off. I'm guessing you don't have the auto split.
Yeah, now we get to watch a fun cutscene.
Yep, now we have 3-minute cutscene. So I guess if we have anything to announce or read, it would be perfect time.
Commence prisoner transfer.
Otherwise, I guess I can talk about what I joked about here. This is a 3-minute unskippable cutscene. You can't do anything to change the runtime regarding this. So as a community, we came up with solution where if you skip the first skippable cutscene and reload the checkpoint you have, you basically get to start from checkpoint right after this cutscene, so you don't have to wait 3 minutes every time you do a run. For the,
Data signature confirmed.
I guess, runnability of this game, it matters a lot, because Chapter 6 is very hard to get through. It probably has most resets in this campaign. After doing that, you just having to wait 3 minutes every time was too much. So thankfully we were able to do that. We just skipped the 3-minute cutscene, then add the exact same time to your load remove time manually, and just accept that as the simulated cutscene in watch time. And what we did right here is basically we received a message, or sorry guys, we received a message saying Zeta Prime is still alive, captured in this Kion prison. Our friend says it's a trap. Optimus says even if it's a trap, we have to try to rescue him and whatnot. So we intentionally get captured. And this is basically us getting walked down. And I guess you could say getting accepted into prison. Here they use recycled word. When you are made out of metal, Recycle as, yeah, that kind of meaning.
Yeah. This isn't a happy place.
Yes. Prisons are bad, in short. Yes. But yeah, thankfully 3 minutes is almost up. After this, you can quickly reload once you see the
Yeah,
save.
coming up on the end of the game and about to die, so oh, thank goodness.
Thankfully we are saved.
Looks like I got
Yeah.
here just in time.
I'll say.
Thank you, Air Raid.
So you can see that hatch right now is closed. As soon as it saves, we can reload the checkpoint.
Yep, this allows you to skip some dialogue, so it's instantly opened. It's a small amount of time save. If he had the live split open and enable chapter 7 cutscene skip option, we basically would have started from right there since start, but it's a okay thing to show, especially for a marathon also. Right now, since we are in prison, even though we were able to escape our impending death, we are basically have 0 guns. They took all of the guns that were on us. We still have our car mod guns, but they're also out of ammo as well. But we don't necessarily have to use our bullets for any of the fights here. They are quite easy. We just dash and melee them. For the upcoming section we are gonna need, so that's why we are gonna bring up the, get up the bullets from here. And we have courtyard crawler skip. They never made his, you could say, collision same as his outside looks. So we are able to just jump into him, stand on top of his collision, smoothly steer around him. You don't actually go around him with your keys, you actually move around with your mouse because it constantly tries to push you out. Smoothly steer around him and fell down. He actually did it very nicely. It was super clean. Right now we have our arena fights. This campaign has a lot of them. Basically you just kill a bunch of enemies. There's some nuances to them where you can try to save a couple seconds, but otherwise just shoot everything you see really. The reason he reloaded there was him skipping some dialogue. If you don't reload there, you basically have to sit down and listen to Megatron yap wall a lot bunch. Thankfully we can just reload and skip that. And second fight, or like second continuation of this fight is basically auto-scroller. That's why he didn't even deal with any enemies. He just got some guns for himself.
Yeah, to my knowledge, picking up those guns like doesn't matter at all. It's just something to do.
It's for safety in here. Basically, if you run out of vehicle ammo here, you can transform and finish them off with your rifles. But honestly, it's so rare that not only it doesn't matter if you are going for a competitive run, you should probably reset anyway. But it's like just nice thing to do because you are waiting anyway. Thankfully, this is a last of our arena fights. It's same as the first cycle where we get 2 enemies from our right side and front and 1 enemy from left side. As a bonus, we also have flying enemies. The thing about flying enemies is exactly as it is happening right now. Just stay in a corner, hide from you and such. But overall, nicely done. Now, after us doing all that section where we fought for our lives, we escaped barely and such, we are prisoned again.
Yeah, I didn't know that he had the power to just like magically imprison me.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not even sure how exactly it works in the lore for that part. I just know that he teleports us. Right now, as you saw, Ris quickly pushed Optimus to spot where he's gonna be at once we are done with this waiting. It's not a huge time say, but basically, since we know which wall he is gonna destroy, we push him next to it, so that we don't wait for him walking around. He basically instantly opens the wall. And yeah, we are prison escapees again. Exactly. We don't question what Megatron is capable here. He just got the touch. Yep. We killed enemies in here. Basically, this looks like it's gonna be another arena fight where we have to kill a bunch of enemies, but actually there's a whole next door, which is very big actually, that we can go through. But for loading the next area, we need to kill first two phases of these enemies, where they are basically kind of playthrough, because we know how they are gonna spawn, how they are gonna act and such. That was first one. Now this is gonna be second one. We are gonna see a new type of enemy as well, which are brutes. Brutes are normally very annoying. They are basically unkillable if you are trying to shoot them front. If you get behind them somehow, like this for example, where we use this stun grenade, we can quickly make them basically stunned, get stuck in the air, shoot from their weak spot, kill them quickly. Yeah, I think you can just... I think he's inside, yeah. Now, since we killed entire enemies, nice. Next area loaded. Right now, we got the whole skip first try, especially with you going for first strike, by the way. He got the whole skip
finally
first try.
I got a trick first try, woo.
Honestly, with the way you are doing that, it's more impressive than anything you can do pretty much. But yeah, basically that hole was always there. We just loaded the next area, then we went for it. In here, you are supposed to do the entire fight, but we can just climb the wall and go to the next part. Button is always there, it's always active, so we just went through. And here we have the door clip. Good luck. There's not much else to say. In the door, basically where he's directly aiming, there is a hole that you can go through. It's a bit of
out of my way, but no, they want to fight.
Yeah, that's why I always recommend killing the brute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. In this hole...
Oh god, Optimus move!
Where he's aiming at, there is a perfect tiny hole that we can fit through, only with side swap, by the way. That's why we picked him over the Bumblebee, even though they can both do the barrel stuff. Oh, you got it.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah. And even with this amount of fails, it's still faster than vaulting, because even if you kill your enemies quickly and activate the console, there is wall dialogue, like 30-second dialogue or something like that waiting for you, so still overall game. And yeah, there are some strats you can do that for making it consistent, but if I start to talk about them, I would be talking about them until end of this chapter, so I'm gonna do everyone a favor and not mention those and just say he got unlucky for most part. Now we are descending into our madness. That's literally what checkpoint is gonna get is called. It also kind of looks like that. I always like that fact about it. Where he gets to Obi. Yeah, it's dash forward first, then barrel, but it's okay. Where he enters through that hole after clipping out here. And we are basically aiming for invisible checkpoint again. That is right after descending to madness checkpoint you are supposed to get. It skips quite a lot of time, like 2 minutes or so. The skip is a lot more consistent compared to everything else. You aim at this tower, you barrel one sideways, you transform once you are next to spiky structure, you hold forward and right, and as he did, you get it every time.
Yeah, I'll take getting that on my second try.
Yeah,
One I have definitely had issues with before, and that was just a matter of like, I hit right click a moment before I should, or I hit shift a moment before I should have, rather.
yeah, it's timing stuff. In this game, besides the first praise out of bounce you tried and tower floor 2, everything else is basically timing.
So we'll see if I can get this.
Yep. Now we have a crazy climb here. Not crazy, but I guess how it works out in the end is crazy. We are supposed to basically do a massive U-turn, go around, fight some enemies, and so honestly, I'm not sure how it even plays out. I never saw beyond that point casually. We are basically nice.
Sorry, it's usually that last part, just getting up there where I can jump up here, that I fail.
Yeah. Barrel. Nice. Good save. Good save. Good save.
I was trying to jump, for those who didn't know.
Yeah,
I was trying to
I
jump, but
feel-
it didn't happen.
I figured. Yeah. that barrel was clutch.
Moment of panic, it's fine.
So doing that also allowed us to skip doing that big U-turn. We just cut through middle. There's even bigger version of that you can do from earlier parts, but it's insane. I never got it once in my life, and I'm pretty sure I never will.
Really?
Yes, you basically do some ramp tech that gains you insane momentum to go crazy distances and climb from like much earlier spot just using the ramp speed. Basically where you climbed, I guess. Not really, but same idea. And yeah, we have Soundwave fight. Thankfully, they stayed lower accuracy here, where Soundwave still has his minions. They are still very annoying. But game also made sure we would always find Soundwave and all of his minions correctly. By that I mean he has damage caps. You can never kill him on the first phase and such. You have to see all 3 of his bots once. I actually don't know what happens if you play through 3 but don't kill him on the final 3rd one. Maybe they repeat again and such. Honestly don't know. But they made sure you see those 3 phases 100%. And yeah, this is literally just destroying turrets until we see the second part happen. He will use a stun grenade on this one, because this guy is, I think a tiny bit too late, but it's okay. Like, your grenade exploded before the cutscene. It's okay. Basically, we are seeing the 3 of his boss. This was second one. We are just waiting for third one. With turrets, it also starts as only 2 turrets, then 3, then 4. But turrets are more of auto-scroller. In this part, you don't have to fight any of the turrets. You can just wait it out without touching any of them in a corner. But just not doing is boring, and getting hit by turrets will eventually kill you, so kinda have to shoot them as well. Yeah, that was Laserbeak. With that, chapter 7 is done.
Hooray!
Yippee!
Now that's an
Now we are in chapter 8. Basically, we go to almost entire different storyline. We learn that Zeta Prime is dead, and his dead body was being used to attract Autobots, and Megatron is doing his attack towards Cybertron's core, where he's trying to poison it with dark energon. Basically, he tries to rule the whole thing, the classic Hulk.
They're torturing them.
In here, we actually don't have Scout class, or even if we do, it's not necessarily helping us, but thankfully we have Warpath, the MVP. I previously said we don't have any tricks that allows us to gain vertical height, but I actually skipped over this one while thinking of that. Warpath has an ability where if you are standing diagonal on any wall / surface, basically at this is how I imagine it. Bottom of his car basically detects there's a ground again. Okay, so you can jump again. And you don't have any cooldown on this. You can basically infinitely jump forward or up as long as you get the lineup correctly.
Yeah, so we'll be seeing a lot of that, and that'll be fun.
Yes. We also have auto-scroller, but it is what it is. I actually like auto-scroller. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fine.
The fact that you can gain time on it is why I like it.
Yeah.
So we have 4 cloakers spawn here. They are basically... yeah, shooting it like ground is better for them instead of right at them. 4 invisible enemies here. We can basically see them barely. When they are shooting and such, especially. You need to transform it.
I grabbed this real quick.
Thankfully, Warpath's tank on does area damage for us, so when they are next to each other like that, all it takes is one shot, but detecting where they are is the hard part, especially if you don't kill them as they spawn. But yeah, considering how bad that can go, where I even died once myself, I would say it's acceptable.
Look at mine falling down. Keep dreaming, Grandpa. I'm 2 up on you.
And yeah, right now we are removing Omega Supreme restraints. Again, you guys never saw, but end of Decepticon campaign, Megatron basically beats Omega Supreme, so that he has not only access to Cybertron's car, but he's also trying to torture him and get him to his side. But Omega Supreme being the chat, he doesn't cave in. And this will be first usage of what I mentioned earlier, where we get infinite jumps with Warpath. Nice. As long as you have a wall / flat surface that goes up, you can do this with Warpath. I'm pretty sure you can do it with some others as well, but I don't remember by their name, so I won't miss info. Let's see if you are gonna go for swag or normal one. I actually don't know.
Oh.
Okay, normal. Oh, okay. I guess mix up what?
I find that a much safer way to do it.
Honestly, fair. Basically, you can instantly send it inside there if you want, but if you miss it, you just fall down to your death. There's nothing you can do.
See, it's like the swag strap, but without the swag.
Yeah, exactly. Other option you have is just staying on the roof and continuing from there, but it's actually a tiny bit slower because of weird structure there and some jumps you're having to do, but yeah. As long as you don't fall down, it's fine. Simple as that.
This growth is really unstable.
Now I just have to wait here.
Yeah. This is one of the fourth just dead zones in the game. You just can't do anything here. We tried a lot to like go outside and such. There's just nothing. Even if like you somehow get going, I'm pretty sure an X-ray is not even loaded in. After this, before this, we also had melee attack right as he landed. It allowed him to dodge the hard fall animation you would get usually. Nice. Being safe there is smart.
I've fallen down that pit, and it's so embarrassing.
If you jump during the ramp, you are basically sure to make that happen. You need to jump on flat surface, it's weird. In this part, you actually need to wait until you can do this jump. If you do it too early, you actually get sent back in. You basically need to hear "and we are stuck" and "stuck" voice line. After that, you can climb on there, otherwise you get teleported back in. It's very frustrating. It's just hard-coded, I guess, that's on in the game. you have to wait for. Oh yeah, he's doing the wall, like cutting through floors, and starting the auto scroller very early. In this auto scroller, we pick up the shield only because we can, and it allows us to even stay AFK. I usually use auto scrollers at this first part to go take a toilet break, honestly.
Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, honestly, fair.
Because like they give you the overheal too right at the beginning.
Yes. Basically, right now we won't have any gameplay until 1 minute mark, and the shield he just got make sure people never die, basically, because killing any enemies is not required to go through here. So this would be another good time to, I think, read or do any announcements or anything of that nature.
Yeah. If you have anything to read, go for it.
Yeah, so nothing to read just yet. Sorry, my voice is still recovering from all the spicy chicken wings I just ate.
Oh no.
Just want to remind everybody of a couple of incentives that we have coming up. Our next incentive, assuming I'm reading this correctly, is Grab by the Ghoulies. That is to race the teacher, Tempest will race Kaiser. And as soon as that incentive closes, we will open up another one. It's a max cap of $1,000, but for every $25 during that race, Kaiser will take an intentional death by the Reaper. Also, one incentive I forgot to mention is, I believe it's either for this one or Subnautica. For every $25 raised during that, everyone will get to hear Tempest say everybody's favorite line about Subnautica's objective. The race is sitting at about $14. You definitely want to see that race between Tempest and Kaiser. It's gonna be an interesting one. And with that, back to you.
Amazing stuff. Yeah,
We have a giant corrupted worm.
Yep, we have giant corrupted worm that technically doesn't make any sense, but there. And this is not the first time we will see him. And funnily enough, this is the only part of the auto scroller that not only you have to play, but you can actually, I mean, you are not required to play. You can just wait it out and your friends can destroy the enemies and mines. But this is the only part where you can actually save the run, save time on. Surprisingly, you can save like 2-3 seconds over average time, like average time most people would get, just by knowing enemy spawns and pre-firing them. But if you do it too much, you can get a soft log. Don't ask me how I know it. Definitely didn't happen to me, and only me.
We did it.
Yep. Verified.
Save the day.
Verified. Very hard fight now. Definitely couldn't have just stayed AFK through that as well.
And then I always like blasting that before they ever tell you to.
Yep. It makes you feel good for some reason. I know exactly how you mean. This is the only part of the auto scroller I actually play on. I don't even bother with first half anymore, but for some reason I like doing this, even though it's still not required of me. With that, thankfully auto scroller is about to be done. We are gonna see the one more time where he shoots a bunch of mine stalls, but this time you are not actually stopped and waiting. It's just gonna be continuous section, so you are not even actually required to deal with these attacks. As a warning, game might crash right after this one, because complicated long text story, but in short, NVIDIA driver updates kinda ruined the stability of this game. If you run anything higher than a specific version, game is likely to crash at certain spots like this one. But thankfully we have a good selection in, like, within chapter selection. so that we can.
I've never had my game crash there.
Oh, you are lucky then. Either that or you have very old drivers.
Hard to say.
But yeah, thankfully game didn't crash, so we can just continue. I don't wanna. Nice. Yeah, I didn't wanna break his focus. Basically, we are supposed to handle a thing where everyone is helping each other, then you are going through elevator and such. But since we have Warpath's ability, we are in back rooms again. We are actually going to where elevator goes through right now. We are gonna hit elevators, load trigger. Nice. And thanks to that, be safe, I would say about 1.5 minutes, or maybe even more. I'm actually not sure, I never timed no major glitches on this game. I just know from a friend that it takes about 1.5 hours.
I'm so afraid of dropping into this stuff now.
Yep. Totally fair. I lost runs to this, even more cricket runs like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump normally.
Yeah. Because if you fall down here, you start from all the way back where we got that elevator load trigger, so totally fair.
But we're heading into the boss of this level now.
Yep. Which
You
is
thought
the worm.
worm was exciting? Wait for this. It's like another worm.
Worm 3. Writers knew what they were doing with this chapter. Nice, even using the shield. Nice, you skip the stun as well. Basically, whenever this boss does slam attack like that, you are supposed to get stunned. Like, doesn't matter even if you are in there, it's more about timing. You are supposed to get stunned and basically wait for you being able to stand up again. And only after that you are able to shoot it. But if you handle it early enough, you don't have to worry. Oh, you got the instant one. Nice. I thought you were gonna softlock. Very good. Okay. You didn't even use nades. That's crazy. I might actually look into that. You guys.
I was really afraid to softlock, so I never used grenades on that part.
Yeah, fair. That was insane though for people that doesn't know like what the deal was. In that part, you have a bunch of enemies spawn. Your shield actually blocks your bullets as well, by the way. Bunch of enemies spawn. You have to kill them left, middle, and right. If you kill first enemy that spawns quick enough, game gives you basically being able to like state of finishing the fight. But if you do it in a way where you kill first enemy before it spawns, or when you kill the first enemy but you didn't get the thing, you basically softlock, you have to reload and start from start of the fight. I did this without using a grenade, so that was very cool.
Ah,
Not only time save, but also kind of saving the run.
I hit the wrong button and turned into a tank. It's fine, he's back.
Yeah, thankfully in the second part there's no tech that you have to do. You basically don't even have to fight the second part. Worm always comes back on certain time and does his things. There's no checkpoint to reload and such, so in the second one I intentionally go for soft locking it actually myself. Just to be his back.
Oh yeah, health regen in this game. So you can see I have 4 blocks. I don't think you've talked about that at all, which is totally fair. 4 blocks of health total. If I take damage, but then I don't take any more, it'll gradually fill back up. You only officially like lose a chunk of health when you officially lose a chunk of health.
Yeah, when it is fully depleted. Even if you have...
Yeah, now that 4th one won't regenerate.
Never
and
come
find
back.
a healing thing.
Yeah. You also have support characters that you'll see if you are too low, but yeah. Thankfully in this round, we only have one part that we are worried about health, I would say, which was already past us.
Fly through the debris, Autobots, and don't get too close to that beam.
We start with Chapter 9. Chapter 9 was another run that was... another place where it was very boring. You were just continuing forward, killing a bunch of enemies and such. But thankfully, we learned about Silverbolt, the MVP of this chapter. His hitbox is basically smaller than what he actually looks like, and it's kind of broken. I'm not sure how it works, but I think it's slightly lower than where he is or something like that. So thanks to that, we can do some stuff that we are never supposed to be able to do. When we were trying to figure out new glitches for this game, when Autobot campaign was still new, what we did was we basically modded the game file so that we would have Silverbolt in every chapter. He's that broken. He has infinite range because he's a plane, he can fly around, and he has that clipping through basically almost everything. If Silverbolt can clip through something, nobody else can. And thanks to that, you are seeing one of the uses of it in here. These are, as we like to call, reliable barriers. They are supposed to block us from basically what we are doing right now. But thanks to Silverbolt, we can just barrel roll and slowly go through them. Otherwise, you are supposed to kill a bunch of enemies, activate a button, open up the, kill the guy in guard post, press that, wait for it to, come down and such, but we don't have to do any of that. In here, we are also supposed to go through elevator, but when you have Silverbolt, that doesn't matter. We are basically right now pressing going down button in terms of just height, and he was able to go down just like that.
I will say right now, two things. One, when the chapter restarted, I think my game audio resets. Very hard to hear you. But another thing is, I definitely did not learn the super cool, flashy, fast way you do this.
Yes,
so
it's smart.
Expect this to be inefficient. If you want to see a good run of this game, everyone watching, please go check out Will's. He's very good at this.
I would say that I did the most things correctly and not necessarily a cool run.
Oh yeah, take this one.
But yeah, there's some crazy risky strat where we go through a barrier that's right in front of us to kill enemies where they spawn at. But right now it's still quite acceptable. We basically put mines to one side, and kill the enemies on the other side, hoping for basically getting rid of both sides simultaneously. He didn't get that, but it was still not crazy. I have seen them climb to the roof, upwards platform and such, where I had to search for them for literally minutes because I didn't know that was a thing and such, so yeah. We're just doing the fight now. This one doesn't have, how do you say, set strat to it. You just kill enemies as fast as possible. You can do certain things to try to help yourself, like using the mines in between or using those explosive. Unfortunately, he just used this skill, so he was able to dodge and such. Oh, he even went to a platform. And yeah. The reason we are reloading between each fight is same as before. It allows us to skip the dialogue. Thankfully we have that, because in this part it's not that bad, but it's in general very boring to sit down and wait for dialogue to happen. Nice. Yeah, mine's already as well. Ah yeah, that was kind of in this chapter's, I would say, first bullet hell. We have 2 more of those. One of them is gonna be third section because this is 20 dance game. They had to put some. Gaming was ruined in 20 dance. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's okay. It's not particularly very long one. You even have dialogue skips to it if everything goes well. But yeah, we are basically slowly approaching that. We are gonna get to elevator. Thankfully, this elevator is one of those ones that we can just reload and skip. And since we are using Silver Bolt, we are gonna do our Silver Bolt thing, where we flip out. Nice. Basically, we are skipping everything that we will have to do in what you are seeing on our right side.
So many skips in this level, I like it.
Yes. For how simple it is, like plane levels are simple by nature because you can just hold right click and never fall down to your death or anything like that. But for how simple that is in terms of that nature, you do lots of good skips. Yeah, he's killing these two enemies basically because they are predetermined required enemies that we have to kill. Besides those, we only have to kill third guys, so that we actually get the checkpoint. This is first third guy. There's one more third guy next to us. Oh, no, I mean that works. Ah yeah, this is start of our you accidentally exited. Yeah. It might have been a misclick, but it's okay. This is start of our third section. Honestly, there's not much to say besides that enemies likes to hide, and if they decide to hide, there's nothing you can do to pull them out. So I pray for the best for you.
Yeah, I just don't want them taking cover.
Yep. It's actually very important to kill them basically as soon as they spawn and are visible. Okay, you got 110%, so you can go up and get the just killing overshield in there. There's no explanation for it. Oh, you are doing the cool thing. Nice. So basically, yeah, he could have done this as a casual flight. It would lose him like 30 seconds, but he's going for fairly risky thing where he's flying out. The reason he's going this wide is left and bottom of his, basically where you can see the beams are, is just full of death barriers. It is that way all the way through. If you touch any of them, you instantly die. No question asked. Right now, he's doing a very specific lineup. I don't know if I should talk through it. I guess I can talk through this just to feel air.
I mean, it's generous of you to say very specific lineup because I know that I'm doing it wrong. But keep going.
I guess you're freeballing it. But basically, he's doing a very specific thing where he's aiming at specific corners at specific distances and specific events. Where he's trying to not only climb up and get to basically structure you see here, but he's also trying to get the objective message. He's basically all delivered set up so that he can basically continue to run. There's barriers in front of us that you can see right now. They are gonna block us, they are gonna push us down. If you are too low, they kill you. Since he approached from super high, it wasn't a problem. Yeah. Even though it looks like nothing, honestly, this is, I would say, fairly hard. Like, you can freeball it, but you still have to do
I definitely didn't use as clean lineups as you. I didn't even get the objective marker.
Yeah.
So it was like a premeditated free ball.
Yeah, I kind of figured
Like, I
from
know
a
basically what I'm going for, and it works for me, or it's never not worked.
Yeah, I kind of figured you won't get the objective from how high you went, but it was okay. I didn't say anything. It's more of optimization at that point.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are basically killing the brutes, so we get their super gun, or like turret gun. Basically, what would be in turrets, so that we are able to kill these big tanks relatively easily. They are very harsh on us. There's snipers that are constantly shooting us and such. So it's very hard to survive this part. This is one of the
Yeah,
parts
we'll see
that...
if I can, goodness.
Yeah. This is one of the parts that if you don't go for like most optimal strat, you're actually kind of better off worse. Mostly because it's gonna go for longer and you need to survive, but since he handled it, that's all that matters. He quickly reloads so that we get spawned in upcoming section, like tiny bit further down there. It also sets up that the masher's timing perfectly, where if you don't get stuck on anything and such, you can just go forward.
Did you hear that? One direct hit and Optimus is
And yes, very well made sailing right there.
Con's a Cybertronian, right? Yeah, so?
Yeah, that clip is very easy, which is nice.
If we destroy it, he won't be able to stay online as a gun. He'll revert to his original
And we don't even know what his original form is, and then we're right here.
Yep. And this is basically end of this chapter. Again, it's gonna be another boss with 3 cycles. This game likes number 3 a lot in that sense. You are supposed to have 3 cycle enemies for almost everything. I don't know why it's that way. So that was first one. With each iteration, he does more stuff. First one is shortest, then he had some rockets. I'm not even sure what he does as extra on third one. I usually never watch him. But we basically need to wait for him to turn around and start shooting instantly, just so that we damage his jetpack a tiny bit more.
I feel like it's a strange boss to have so far into the game, because it's like the easiest thing.
Yes, he's supposed to be like, you know, ultimate weapon of Decepticons and such, but all you do is literally shoot his jetpack so he falls down to planet. This is the missiles I talked about. There's some copium strat that I do here, basically barrel rolling towards them, so missiles get destroyed early, and in my copium brain I think that it makes this tiny bit faster, but honestly it's probably not a thing.
Oh yeah, the reasoning you gave for all of your barrel rolling to the right was so that like you're closer, so the bullets go in faster.
Yeah,
my
exactly.
logic there is that if I fire a stream of bullets ahead of time, it will bridge the gap.
I mean, like, we are talking about probably 0.5 and size, so we are actually
We're on the last chapter, everyone. Last chapter.
Last chapter. It's kind of meme one. We basically skip the entire thing.
Yeah, we go straight to the boss, basically.
Yep. You go from start to boss fight.
Trypticon is as tough as they come.
You're on the ledge, yeah, so it's fine.
Damage his armor. You'll have better luck targeting his weapon systems. Thanks for the tip, Silverbolt. Well, be careful.
Nice. So what he had to do was, after going out of bounds, destroying that chandelier. You guys don't know why, but basically there's within the game itself, you destroy those things so that you open a path that basically gets you here. But since we get here unannounced and unexpected, alright, it looks like this. It's not supposed to look like this at all.
I've never played this chapter normally.
Good.
I have no idea what this is supposed to look like.
It's basically same as how you see when you reload it. Let me put it that way. Yeah. But yeah, again, at this section of our final boss fight is relatively easy. Your only worry for here is that actually shooting him way too fast, so you get triple tail attack. But for that, you need to shoot so fast that you basically skip your friend's dialogue. You didn't, so you are safe. He does the same exact thing every time. He does double tail attack. Then he shoots his
Telegraphs it
missiles.
pretty well.
Yep.
So I just need to make sure not to skip this next cutscene.
Yes. Even though technically you can finish your boss, it makes it so that you are soft locked. Final credits never plays. So technically you finished the run, but not really. If you skip that cutscene, that happens.
And then I get behind my shield.
Yep, very convenient structure. You are supposed to use that as a ramp to go up and such, but yeah.
Why use it as a ramp when you can just use it like this and not let any of those missiles hit you?
Exactly. Can also switch to null rate. This fight is was a thing that you could die on back then. Nowadays it's a meme. Basically we are destroying the nodules on his back just enough that he has only one left. Now we have to, again, it's not the worst thing in the world. Basically it decides how many crab enemies are gonna spawn. If you leave all 4 of them up, you would have harder time dealing with them because you would get so many, but 2 is still manageable. Right now he's doing a thing where he's shooting until he runs out of machine gun ammo on card, then transform and try to shoot with null rate, then transform back. If you are gonna ask why, not only it gives you automatic reload, and besides you also use your null rate, which is still a powerful gun between your shots. And after he, I was gonna say,
sorry. By the way,
yeah, I was gonna say after he does that shot, it's gonna be time. I got surprised by it not ending. Sorry. Yeah, that was time. You can still die here, by the way. Funnily enough.
Maybe I should have let that play out because it's the final thing, but here.
You can let the credits play out. Credits is the coolest thing about this game.
Many brothers were lost today, but thanks to our combined efforts, many
one
more
of the coolest.
will live to find a home elsewhere.
Optimus, Megatron is still out there.
And as long as we remain here, we shall resist him. But in time, our turn will come to leave Cybertron as well. I have commissioned a new galactic transport for us, an Ark, in which we shall make our journey
GG.
through the stars. No matter where we go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Cybertron.
Very well.
That was 105.40.
I'll take a 105.40, considering that my best is only like 103.40.
Hey, that's
So considering that I had to do like backups and I missed a lot of cool
You
tricks.
also didn't skip chapter 7 cutscene. I don't know if you were doing before, but there's also 3 minutes in that. Since
Sorry, what was
this
that?
is RTA. You also didn't skip chapter 7 cutscene. Since it is RTA, that 3 minutes also matters here. So you basically got a 102 RTA.
Oh, wizard. Okay.
Very well done.
Thank you. Yeah,
That was a
I'm
phenomenal run.
pleased. I'm glad I was able to at least show most. Because, like, the 2 tricks that I wish I'd gotten, the 2 main ones, were the skipping Icon Speedway and the skipping to the 2nd floor of the elevators. Like, those were the. If I had to pick 2 regrets, it was that I wasn't quite able to get them. But I was able to get within a breath of both of them.
Yes, you basically showed
So,
how
yeah.
they would happen.
So I'll take it. Thank you for being here to commentate. Yeah, I imagine you ended up talking a lot more than you expected to. You talked a lot more than I expected you to, but I didn't realize how much I was going to have to focus. And I cannot tell you how much my hands were shaking at the beginning.
As long as it wasn't bad for you, or I didn't cut you or anything like that, I am okay with that. So.
No, yeah, it was great. This is me thanking you. I appreciated it.
Okay. You are more than welcome then, yeah. This game is a very special game. It's a game that basically, I mean, there were multiple people, but at the core of it, a very close friend of mine, and I built from ground up, especially this campaign. So I'm glad we were able to showcase that. And in general, I would like to thank Speedromizer for this opportunity.
Hey, we're happy to have you.
Wait, we're not live, are we?
Oh no, we're still very much live.
Oh! I thought we were in the cooldown. Hello, everyone.
That's
this is awkward.
My closing remarks.
We're just gonna transition.
I just thought we were being like really genuine with each other and like vulnerable.
And I think that is a perfect segue to switch to intermission.
Thank you.
Take us out of here.
Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel?
Yo, can we get another round of applause for Will, Trudy, and Ris Grestar? That was a phenomenal Transformers run. And while this game isn't on Steam right now, it is available on Internet Archive. And if you are interested in this game, I would highly recommend checking it out. We are getting set up for our first Banjo-Kazooie game, Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge, run by the legendary Phantom Matt. Give us just a couple of more minutes, we'll be right back with that. Alright, Speedromizer community, my time on the microphone for right now is done. I will be back a little bit later today for commentary on Pokemon Yellow. However, I am leaving you in the more than capable hands of the one, the only, the myth, the legend, Ring It On. How are you, my friend?
I am well, thank you so much for asking. Yourself?
I am fantastic.
Excellent, excellent.
All right.
Well, I graciously accept the position of host from you for the next 2 runs, and as my first official duty as host, I shall cue an ad break. And apparently, I didn't call for ad break properly, so I'm going to try it one more time. Okay, hello again, everybody, and Speedromizer 9 audience. Of all the ads I've seen, those were definitely some of them. I am your host, Ring It On, for the next 2 runs of this event. In case you are new here, Speedromizer is the speedrun marathon where what you submit is not what you run. We randomly assign you with a run and a teacher who will teach you to run it, and then you have 90 days to learn the run, and then this. We're raising money for QMUNITY, which is British Columbia's queer, trans, and two-spirit resource center, providing a safe space for two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual folks and their allies. To my knowledge, all funds donated go to that. I don't think we have any operational expenses, but I don't know that 100% sure. We have a number of incentives running at the moment. One that is coming up the soonest is for the Grabbed by the Ghoulies run, which is set to happen on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. It's adjusted for your time zone. It is, if we can reach 150 Canadian dollars by that time, it will turn into a race against the teacher. That's coming up soon, so please try and get your donations in. We have a number of other donation incentives as well. For Subnautica, for every $25 raised, Tempest will say the line. I do not know what that means, but I really want to know. We got a bonus song for Just Dance 2023 edition. Choose the character for Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. I am being given some sort of prompt in the Discord, and I can't read it because my brain is not firing on all cylinders, apparently. But in any case, I'm not doing a good job right now. But we also have incentives. Paper Mario, Tower of Trials, choose the character palette. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, choose character path. Duck Life Battle, choose the duck's hairstyle. Forza Horizon 4, Limo %, which I'm very much inclined to want to see. In case anyone cares, the winning character at the moment for Sonic All-Stars Racing is Pig the Cat. I am not sure if we are. How much time do I need to kill for us to be ready to go to the run? Okay, I'm being told